Whoa, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ow! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to In the Truck. This is episode 6.
Brought to you and brought by O'Reilly's, apparently.
No, we're not brought to you by O'Reilly's. I wish we were brought to you by O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's. Would you like to sponsor in the truck? You know, we do.
That would actually be kind of a cool sponsor.
I was gonna say we deal with the truck, so
Yeah.
maybe
Because we need to fix up the truck and add stuff to it, so we got to make it look nice and
That
make
would
it
be-
pretty.
How do you-
O'Reilly's, come
how do you
on.
get sponsors? Do any of you know how to get sponsors?
Yeah.
Get sponsors.
Leave in the comments below on how you get a sponsor.
If you want to sponsor us, leave a comment in with below. Give us a bone. Find a dog a home.
Throw us a bone, give us a home. We're homeless and we need food.
We're homeless and we need food. Please help me. Yeah, man. It's been
It's been a couple weeks since
Yeah,
we've done the last podcast.
yeah, it's been a couple weeks since we did our last podcast, and welcome back. I'm excited to have you here, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, I really just want to tell you about the movie I was trying to talk about before.
You want to tell me about the movie Polar, right?
Yeah, Polar.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. It's a good movie, and I want you to watch it because it has a John Wick inspiration, just northern.
It's
It's
just
like
like-
a Canadian John Wick. It's
literally
perfect.
just like one guy who's just like, oh,
Wait,
you
is
took
John
my
Wick
daughter or
Canadian?
something, I'm gonna kill you. What?
Is John Wick Canadian? Was Keanu Reeves Canadian?
I don't actually. I think he might be.
I think he might be
Wait a
Canadian.
minute.
So I guess it'd be the
Echo.
American version.
Is Keanu Reeves Canadian?
Keanu Reeves' country of citizenship is Canada.
He is. Wow. Wow,
Yeah, but
he's
now I wanna know-
instantly like 16% hotter.
Yeah, right. He's
Wow,
just.
all right.
I don't want to suck his dick just a lot more now.
Well, I mean,
Not a little bit more, like a lot more.
we're gonna have to fight each other though.
I mean, why can't we just share?
It's Keanu. You can't share Keanu.
I mean, I would be willing to ride a bike with him if, like, me on the front, you on the back, or me on the back, you on the front.
I'll be in the back.
I'll be on the front. That's what I wanted, anyways. At least we're on the same page here. Good buddy.
So, have you ever ridden a tandem bicycle?
No, I haven't.
I've always wanted to.
I've always wanted to do
I've
that. I've always
al-
wanted to get like the four people tandem
Oh my
bicycles.
god, I didn't even. I always felt like a tandem bicycle with like your girlfriend or something or boyfriend. I feel
Or you're
like
just your significant other.
yeah, your side piece. I always feel like
You
a
leave
tandem
that
bicycle
spice
ride
drawer.
with your significant other is like one of like the cutest date ideas. I feel like just
Gotta
ride
have a
around
little
like a
picnic
park or
basket on the
something.
front of the.
Yeah, dude, like riding to a park
Right.
and doing that. I've always
Have a
wanted to
bottle
get
of wine
tandem-
with you. Go sit
if you're
down.
of age, yeah.
Well, shut up. Okay, I know.
My girlfriend's not of age, so like, why
Oh,
would you even
yeah.
suggest that? It's pretty fucked up.
I'm never gonna give a minor alcohol. That was obvious.
She's
Come
not.
on.
She's 19.
Well, I mean, under 21, it would
Under
still
20
be giving a
That-
minor alcohol.
Is that what they would call it though?
It probably just, no. I think because they're their own adult, it'd be
I think it'd
considered
just
just
be-
underage drinking.
Yeah, because like, if they're like over 18, they're technically not a minor.
They're an adult, so it'd be underage drinking.
That's weird though, because like it's essentially the same saying though, because you're a minor, like with alcohol, because you're not the age of 21, but
Right.
But you're over 18. It's weird.
But on the flip side, if you're below 18 and if you're with your parents, you can get a drink at any bar.
Certain states in Wisconsin, yes.
I thought you could do that anywhere. I thought that was a federal thing.
Yeah, no, it depends. Most states, yes, but it depends on the state.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. There are dry counties. That makes sense.
Yeah. Wisconsin is weird though too, because like you can be 0 to 18 or like 17,
Mhm.
and if I want to go to the bar with my dad and be like, "Yo, can I have a beer?" and as long as my dad is like, "Get this kid a beer," can I have a beer?
Hell yeah, I get a beer.
The weird thing is, if I'm between 18 and 21, I legally can't drink by my own still. But since I'm not an adult, or since I'm an adult now, he can't give me permission anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I can drink shit with him at a bar legally up until 17, but then between 18 and 21,
You
I
can't.
can't. I mean, a lot of bars won't even fucking question it.
Yeah, I
but
say a lot of bars,
I rem-
especially in Wisconsin, they don't really give
I remember
a shit.
when I turned 20, which is so long ago now. I went to the bar with my dad to get some food, and my dad was like, "Get this kid a drink. He just turned 21," and they're just like, "All right."
Nah, yeah.
They didn't even ask. I'm like, Dad, that's it's not the Christian thing to do. Like, I'm only 20. It's like, shut the fuck up, son.
No, this probably this probably shouldn't be talking about this, but I'm gonna talk about it anyways. Stories.
I can believe it.
But it was Mother's Day, and me and my dad wanted to bring my mother out to a restaurant to go and just have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And what ended up happening was me and my dad go to the restaurant with my mom, and my dad's in a good mood, so he's just like, "Hey, Corey, you want a drink?" And then,
Hell yeah.
yeah, hell yeah, I want a drink.
Thanks, Lee.
Gets me a drink, and then a person next to him was like, "Is he even of age?" And I leaned forward, was like, "Motherfucker, I'm 22." And my dad looks at me, and he's like, "Yeah, he's 22." He's like, yeah, he's 22.
I love that, like your dad just like double takes. He's like, yeah, what he said.
And so I got really drunk with my dad, and we walked home, and it was terrible. And
You
then
put some glee into Lee when you said that.
what?
You put some glee into Lee when you
Yeah,
said
I did.
that.
No, I think it was he watched his son be a little bad boy, and he was just like, "Ooh, good for you, you little shit."
I'm a little hard, son.
Damn, son, nice cock.
I think your balls are bigger than mine. Can I see them?
God fucking damn it. Man, those balls would break the scale if we were both sitting on it.
They don't make balls like that anymore.
Oh,
Good
too many
Lord.
permits on balls nowadays.
Yeah,
you got
oh my
them.
God, I just.
You got that shit underneath the table.
I can't willingly make that like jokes like that without like crediting Super Mega,
Right.
Because like I've been listening to a lot of the Super Mega cast, and like holy shit, the amount of times that Matt makes fun of his fucking dad is just so funny. They're like son, you can't do that. It's like, man, fuck you, Dale.
Fuck you, Dale.
And it's just I like.
No, I don't think I could do that with Lee. I could never be like, "Oh, fuck you, Lee." I could,
No. They make sex with their dad jokes a lot, and it's
Well, I know.
funny.
I know if I said, "Fuck you, Lee," he just, what the fuck's your problem?
Yeah.
He wouldn't really like be like, "Fuck you too." Just
What if you just walked up to your dad and be like, "Hey Lee, can I suck your toes?"
no, you still need to do that. You need to walk in the house and be like, "Hey, Lee, can I get your pre?" You need to do that.
Yo, Lee, you got some pre for me?
Yo, Lee, pre for me? Is that an order?
Is
a
that an order?
request?
Yo, Lee, you got some pre for me? I promise. I'm not free.
I'm not free.
I'll pay
I give you the $250 for the good preload.
for the good preload. This is cum.
This is that reminds me of a Big Mouth scene where Andrew ends up they try to do edging, and
Then the newer season.
yeah, and Andrew
God.
can't handle it, and he literally just comes on the couch and just starts like basically humping it, and he comes on the couch, and Nick's dad walks and he's like, "Smells like someone ejaculated in here."
Yeah, fucking Nick's dad.
Oh, it's so fucking.
It's like, Dad, your breath smells like pussy. It always does, son.
I kind of want to be that dad though.
Yeah.
Just, Dad, your breath smells like pussy. It always does. Every morning.
God. That's like the goal relationship though. Just like, we fuck all the time. It's like, Dad, you're 56. Stop. You're not allowed to. You'll understand one day, son.
When you're 56 and your dick don't work, you'll get it.
He's like, I'm using my dick before it stops working. My balls have already sagged. Look.
Boom.
God.
Oh, that's the other gross. That's one part of Big Mouth I don't like is how much they focus on Andrew's dad's balls.
Oh, do they focus on his balls a lot?
He has turkey. He is a turkey for balls.
Oh yeah, because he's a Jew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just got some big old testes.
Andrew,
Andrew.
look at my balls. Look at him. Look at him. They're turkeying.
No, I love Lola's voice. The fucking
You're gonna
come on, Jay.
You're gonna rub fronts with me and then you dump me like a dump truck. You gotta get Nathan to do that. He does that the best.
Like a dump
He knows the actual quotes too.
Oh god, it's so
and
funny.
dump me like a dump truck.
No, I think Lola weirdly is probably like the fixing element of that show. It's just watching her be dumb.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so
it's,
awesome.
It's funny. You were gonna tell me about a movie.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah.
and then we started going on other topics.
Yeah,
and
you
such.
got really infatuated by your father. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And my father's pretty hot.
Yeah,
so
he is.
you gotta ask my
The
dad for
bald
his
head,
pretty.
shiny.
Man, I love me a cue ball.
Cuba.
I know, but
8 ball.
oh yeah, gotta get that 8 ball.
Mhm.
Yeah, my dad's not into 8 balls. He only likes some cue balls.
I mean, sometimes
I mean,
when I'm with him, he does.
he says that he would never want to do 8 ball because he thinks he'd do all the 8 balls.
well, that's okay. If you're gonna do one 8 ball, you got to do all 8 of
Might
them.
as well do all fucking 10 of them.
All 8 of them.
There's not 8.
There's 8 balls.
There's not 8
You
balls.
gotta put all of them in your mouth.
There's more balls, and I'd be willing to put all the balls in my mouth, but there's more than 8. You gotta know that. There's like 1, 2, 3,
Sorry,
4,
there's
5,
16.
6, 7,
It's
8,
8
9,
pairs.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 15 balls you have to fit in your
Well,
mouth,
one of
son.
them lost a nut in the war. Is that so bad?
Well, if they lost a nut in the war, it's not like they're gonna be having kids, so they can just fit the other one right in your mouth.
You can still have kids with one ball.
You can't. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's not the balls; it's the semen that comes out of the balls.
balls.
So if you still got one ball, you're gonna have semen. You might not have as much semen, but like you're still gonna have semen. And if they can swim, you'll go pregnant.
No, I remember. I had a friend in
Allegedly, I don't know. I don't have sex.
I had a friend in middle school. Yeah, you're a Christian, so like I
Yeah,
I
no,
expect
I'm
you.
saving that shit for marriage.
But I had a friend in middle school that his younger brother ended up having one of his testicles removed when he was born, and
Yeah,
me being 13 years old.
You got a fresh new baby boy. Would you like to circumcise? No, that's all right. Would you like to neuter him? Yeah,
Yeah, I want
let's
to
do
do that
that.
little shit. I don't want any more
I'm,
kids
I'm
running around.
against circumcision, but neuter, yeah, it's not so bad. Fuck, dude.
So
I am against circumcision.
what?
What?
You say you need to get a circumcision?
No, I said I'm against circumcision.
Seriously?
Yeah,
But it's like so much healthier.
no, it's not. What? You're cutting away part of your fucking body.
Yeah, you're cutting away part of your body, but the reason why is because like stuff gets underneath that, and then
Because
you can get diseases
people don't
because you have to
fucking
clean it.
properly clean it. That's
Yeah,
the only issue.
Yeah, that's the problem that people don't clean it.
if
but
you just clean it, you're fine.
or you
You're
can get rid of the problem in the first place.
You're losing 50,000 nerve endings of sexual pleasure.
Listen, bitch, my circumcised dick gets the job done, and I'm not complaining.
Well, you're fucking.
And-
it's natural lubrication. It doesn't feel as good, for one.
okay.
And you'll never be able to experience the fucking amount of pleasure that a fucking man with an uncircumcised penis with his fucking frenulum fucking tickled with.
But I can appreciate half of the pleasure, twice as much as somebody that has all those nerve endings and they get to feel all those sensations. Ooh, oh my God.
Half is not twice as much.
But I appreciate it twice as much.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't.
Whatever you appreciate 2 times
I
more.
think you're just playing devil's advocate with me right now because I guarantee you, if you could have an uncircumcised penis, you would choose to.
I don't think I would.
It was never your fucking choice, dude.
I like having a circumcised
Yeah,
penis.
it looks prettier, sure. You don't got a fucking little shell coming out of, but like, dude, the pleasure. You're losing it, and you last way shorter because of it too.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You might think you last long now, but if you had a fucking
But if I
uncircumcised
had-
dick, you'd last twice as long.
Oh, but if I had
You can still
a skin condom on the tip of my dick,
Yes!
oh, I'd be able to last
Yes!
for hours.
It's literally like you can train your stamina and like your muscles to last longer, whatever. But like you naturally, it's just better. I can't describe it because I couldn't tell you because my cock got cut out when I was a kid. Wasn't my choice.
Well, then how do you know? How do you actually
Because
know?
research.
But how do you
Research it.
actually know? You will
How do you
never
actually
know.
not know?
You will never know, and I don't care to
you
know.
can't
I don't give a
promise.
shit to know. I'm just living my life, enjoying the penis I have, not worrying about
Well,
other
yeah, I don't
people's
got a
penises.
fucking choice. Obviously, I'm gonna enjoy the penis I have.
I can't fucking do it. Just, but like, it's okay.
At least my butthole is fine. I'll just pop a finger up there.
I mean, I'm happy I got my butthole circumcised.
You did?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody? I thought that was like mandatory.
Was it like all sewed up?
No.
You
it's-
shut out your mouth?
What?
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 Do I shut out my mouth?
Yeah.
No.
You should.
I mean, it'd be cool if you did.
You spit a lot of shit.
I spit a lot of shit. I do spit a lot of shit. It's kind of gross. But
Polar.
no, but yeah, now you got a circumcised butthole.
Polar.
Polar. So
16 minutes into this podcast, we're still talking about our asses, fucking our dads.
we've talked about our dick for probably like 10 minutes of it. More like 6.
Polar.
but Polar.
Jesus Christ.
So, do you want me to tell you like how it starts off?
Tell me what you want to tell me about.
Well, I mean,
it.
it's just
Don't
a good
spoil
movie.
It,
It's just a good movie where you get to watch some dude do some crazy choreography. And one of the things that I like with, I want to say action movies, but not even action movies, John Wick movies. That's like the category of like watching one dude kill a bunch of people.
yeah,
There's
like a Jason Bourne type movie.
Yeah.
Shit too. Yeah.
There's a certain element of like you have to have winning and losing for the main character. There was this. Oh, what the fuck is it called? I think it was called Schoolboy.
Schoolboy? I haven't heard of it.
It's kind of that same concept, but it was
Okay.
so this was a Korean movie, and I actually watched it on Oculus in VR chat, but they didn't have a dubbed version or a subbed version.
So you're
I just listened to it in Korean the whole
And you're
time.
just
I
like,
couldn't even read it, just
okay.
enjoying the choreography.
Sure.
But so the thing that needs to happen with those kind of fight scenes is that you need to have okay, so yeah, this guy's an ultimate badass and he's able to kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
But he's still human. He can still get hurt. He can still get stabbed. That's
what I
what
love about John Wick just getting
Yeah.
stabbed and thrown over the fucking balcony.
they showed the injuries. They show how much pain he's actually in.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
And that's what's needed. There was a second Schoolboy.
And that was in Schoolboy, you're saying?
Schoolboy,
Schoolboy-
just in general.
Okay.
Just in general, you need to have that back and forth.
sure.
But Schoolboy 2, they Americanized it. And garbage. Fucking garbage. Because the guy's just a killing machine and nobody does anything about it. And it's not like you have 8
John
guys
Wick is
around
good.
you. They're all going to come at you at the same time. They're not going to take turns.
Yeah.
That's just not how it works. They're not going to go, okay, it's your turn, John. Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn, Jimmy. They're just not going to do that. And it's frustrating when they're like, oh, well, he's just going to take them out one by
Do
one.
they do that in Polar, or you're saying they do?
They
do
don't
well?
do that in Polar. They
Okay.
do it very well
Okay.
because they have scenes where they're fighting with their fists, and they also have another scene where he's like in a cabin and they're trying to snipe at him, and he's fucking a bitch, leaves. Well, the bitch was trying to kill him, whole deal. But so he leaves.
Oh, but he was fucking her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he leaves, and they don't see him leave the cabin. He goes behind the sniper, ass naked. Pooh! Kills him. Puts
Good.
his dick in the snow.
Why?
Well, he doesn't like it. It's not like he's on purpose. He's just putting his dick in the snow. He's getting ready to snipe other people. He's taking his sniper to use his gun,
Ugh.
but he just balls dick in the snow. Doesn't give a shit. I'm like, that's a
He's
man.
like, it's a bit cold. All right.
A little brisk. I just love that so
See,
much.
How long is that movie?
I think an hour and 45 minutes.
It's about 2 hours. I gotta watch that movie.
It's
Where-
really good.
Is it on?
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Well, I'll have to watch that. It sounds good.
Highly recommend.
So I watched a video of a train recently. I told you about it. Of a train hitting a semi, and it was really cool because it was, you know how most of those videos are like shaky cameras, dash cams are really fucking bad. This one was like so cool because it was a landscape camera. It was an HD camera. The dude wasn't fucking talking, and he held the camera steady. And then you just see this fucking train plow into the semi truck, and the dude was like screaming and shit. No one got hurt, luckily. But I told you this too, but I saw one of the comments. It was like, you know, that sounded a lot more trucky than I thought it was going to sound, considering how much train there was.
Yeah. That's such a good line.
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I do actually.
It's
Future Adam, don't put it on the screen because it's the podcast.
Future Adam. You're cute.
Hey, Future Adam. That's it.
That's it.
Just hey.
Okay. Train hits
Train hits truck.
semi truck.
Train hits truck.
There we go.
Time to get fucked.
This happened back in October. I guess the track was uneven, and he bottomed out. So his tires are spinning.
Oh.
Dude's right down there waving at the train.
Wow, there's a lot of truck.
I love just I love him just like I love the train just be like as one last measure just like, oh sorry, you're fucked. He just goes choo choo. I love that. But no, that was I saw that, I'm like, oh my god. Like if you look closely, like one of like the top truck, because there's a car trailer too, so there's
Yeah.
like vehicles on it. One of the cars gets fucking thrown and like
Mhm.
cut in half and shit. It's ridiculous, and the train didn't even fucking stop.
How powerful do you think a train conductor must feel when like that type of shit happens?
He's probably fucking terrified.
Well, because you being like driving trains for that long, you have to know nothing's gonna destroy that train. You have to know there's
Oh, shit,
just
'cause
about.
I guess what happened is it lodged the train on the track, so it was like really hard to get the train off to fix it.
Oh,
So it was like a bitch. It fucked up. Like that's the end of that dude's driving career. Because it was essentially his fault. It was just
he couldn't stop. So
well, he should have planned his route more because like he was crossing the bridge or not the bridge, the tracks, and I guess the track.
wait, the
was
driver
like,
of the truck or
the driver of the truck.
Okay.
It was his fault because I guess the tracks were elevated higher than like it was, and like he bottomed out midway through, and his tires were spinning on both sides.
Damn that.
And like
fucking-
it's technically his fault because he should know his route. But it is just a shitty accident.
you know, he should know what he's driving, but also
Yeah.
shit happens and that sucks.
I want to tell you something else about a train. I went down YouTube rabbit hole the other day. There's a YouTube channel called, I think it's like Qxer.
Is it the guy that works with Shai?
No.
I
This
thought you were
this,
talking-
this is like a documentary channel.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be talking about people that riding trains.
No. It's like QXIR is the channel
Okay.
name or something like that. And he does like little short documentaries of like disasters. And there was this incident in London in like 1975
Mhm.
to where there's this train coming into a station, and normally trains come into a station around 15 miles an hour, right?
Mhm.
This-
This is coming in at 75.
40.
Oh, okay.
Came in at 40 miles an hour, but it was so like he started like say at the top of the map,
Mhm.
and then there was like a station, and then there was a station at the bottom,
Mhm.
but like the bottom station, that was the ending of the railway. So it's like you have the station, then you have like the overflow tunnel to where it's only like a little bit of space,
Yep.
and then there's just a brick wall because the
Mhm.
track ends. This dude just like comes hurtling into the station, doesn't stop at the station, this final station, and like apparently with witness accounts, like he's just standing there, like, or he's just sitting there looking, just staring ahead,
Oh shit.
and he goes straight into the wall, and the fucking first two trains get crumpled up, and they're stuck in this tunnel, and like he killed like 70, 80 people because they're just trapped, they're all crushed
Yeah.
together, and like they're running out of oxygen, and it's just like they're like crushed together. There was only two people that they were able to get out, and they were like lodged on top of each other. One lady, every time she moved, she'd cause the other dude agonizing pain, and the only way to get them both out is they had to amputate her foot. They got them both out. The dude still died later from injuries, and there was only the one survivor from that, and it was a lady who had her foot amputated. People in the back of the train, they were pretty much fine, because like the back of the train was still like at the station essentially, but the front was just fucked. It was really fucked up.
It's the
It's really fucking
looking at
sad.
the brick wall and just like
Just like it's so sad. Like there's pictures of it.
god damn.
Like
That is ridiculous. Have you heard about the molasses overflow?
No, I haven't. What is that?
So I think it was somewhere in like the 50s. I can't remember where it was. 1 second, let me look it up. It was
It's called the Moorgate Tube Crash for anyone that
Okay.
wants to look it up.
No, the molasses overflow was basically there was a place that had Boston. Right? Yep. Okay. So it was in Boston where this happened.
Okay.
And so they had a molasses factory there because it was like the 40s and that was a booming thing,
Sure.
molasses. But so they had this huge, I think it was 250,000 gallons. And
Of molasses?
yeah, it ended up breaking open and going all over the town. I can't remember how many people died, but it was some.
Look at this. And then there's
I want to see the lady with the amputated foot.
I don't think they show that unless that's her. It was like because it was extremely claustrophobic in there. Like it was really fucking hard to get in there. That was like part of it. Like this is like a color picture. Yeah, it's really fucked. It's really fucked. Oh, these are some of the people.
And this was.
These are people. These are people crushed inside there. Like
Holy.
it's fucking sad, but it's terrifying. But molasses.
Yeah, so in 1919, there was 2.3 million gallons of
Holy
molasses
shit. In
ended up
Boston,
going-
right?
Yeah,
And
and
just like a factory.
yeah, weighing about 13,000 tons. It basically just burst out into the city at 35 miles an hour in like a hurricane, not a hurricane, in like a tsunami, and it just covered the fucking town.
Really? Wait, what happened? It like a tanker blew up or something, or?
I'm trying to look it up now. Because I don't. Okay, causes.
When was this?
1919.
1919. That's the year women got rights, right?
I have no idea.
I think so.
I should have. I was actually in high school. I was gonna join the women's rights class, and then I.
You were going
Never
to be a
did.
feminist?
Yeah, I was gonna be a feminist.
Corey's going to be a feminist? That's
Would I
illegal.
consider myself a feminist? Well, it's like, yeah, men and women are equal, but I'm not gonna.
I agree with women's rights. I don't think I necessarily agree with the whole SJW movement,
SJW.
social justice warrior.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Because like, I agree with we should all be equal, but like, why you gotta hurt people to do it? You know,
Oh.
it's an oxymoron in my opinion. But
So, couple things.
okay,
First off, the tanker itself, well, the thing that hold all the molasses,
sure,
it was already leaking day one that they put all the molasses in it.
really,
Yeah, so there was already
Is
problems
molasses
with it
like
right away.
flammable or something, or is
It's really thick. I don't know if it's flammable. I would
Thick?
imagine if you got it
if
caught
they're
on
making
fire.
it too, it's probably hot too. If
Yeah.
it's thick, yeah, okay.
But the reason why it bursted was because it ended up getting really hot that day. Not even that hot, actually. It was only like 40 degrees outside. But the heat of just like the sun hitting onto the tanker, that was enough to make it expand and explode.
Oh wow, because
Yeah.
it was pressure and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it exploded. And what happened?
Killed a lot of people. I want to actually see how many
Sure.
people it killed quick, but...
Have you ever heard about the
there's only 21 deaths, but 150 injuries.
That's not bad. I mean, it's bad.
It's bad, but-
Yeah, it's not. Have you ever heard of the 1955 Le Mans crashing disaster?
No.
So essentially, there was like a racing circuit back in the day. I forget where it's at. It was at I guess it was the Le Mans track.
I think I might have heard of this, but I never
It's
heard
really
the story
fucked
on
up.
it.
So there's a reason why there's like the crowd in like today's racing events like NASCAR or whatever. There's a huge fucking fence, and
Mhm.
like the crowd doesn't even like the front row doesn't even start until like several feet back.
Yeah.
Is because of this, because this race it was a racetrack built in like the 1930s or something, back when the speed of cars were like less than half of what they were in 1955. So
Mhm.
they just had like a fence and a couple feet and the people were just there watching.
It'd probably be going like 30 at most.
Yeah, 30, 40 miles an hour, not that fast. But by 1955, like there was Mercedes, Ferrari, Jaguar, they're all in this race.
Wasn't it like 1940s that Ford started and that blew up a shit ton on motors?
Ford made the first car in 1918.
Jesus, really?
1912, I think. Yeah, Ford is the very first automobile.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Henry Ford.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
With the Model T.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's like 1918, 1912, somewhere around there.
God, look at us
Yeah.
having an actual educational
Yeah,
podcast.
something like that. Yeah, this is an episode about death because I'm going somewhere. So yeah, all these cars could go really fast, like 80, 90 miles an hour or something like that.
Mhm.
And there's one time around the track, there was something happening. Dude, like, kind of like got in front of another guy, and I guess his brakes were, he had like, special brakes or whatever. So his brakes worked quicker than this dude behind him thought. So the guy moved out of his way, but when he moved out of the way, he moved into the path of someone else going like 150, like either miles or kilometers an hour, someone going really fast.
Yeah.
And he had zero time to react. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the dude that hit him, the guy was going really fast. He hit that car. He tried to swerve last second, hit that car. His car got thrown up in the air, and he landed on the crowd and barrel rolled.
Yeah,
and he
that's what I
killed,
was
like
imagining
80
as
some
soon as
people,
you.
I'm pretty sure, and decapitated 16, I think.
Fuck.
And there's footage of it.
There's footage?
Yeah. There's footage of it.
Oh my god, I'm about to watch 80 people die. Awesome.
It's really fucked. Where is it?
Right there.
That was after it. Oh, that's the driver.
I think you gotta go back to actually see the.
That's the driver. That of the one that ran up. That's his dead, smoldering corpse. And he was going in for a pit stop, and his wife and pit crew were just waiting for him just down the fucking, like, only a couple feet away, and they just saw that. It's so fucked.
I was imagining footage of like the actual crash.
No, there is.
Okay.
Where is it? See how close they are, though?
Mm-hmm. It's only like 20 feet.
Yeah, like, and there's only,
Oh my fucking.
yeah. That's not even, like, the best video of it. No, that's not even the best video.
Still.
Crash. Tried to find videos of it. Oh, that's the same fucking. That's also the same video. Hold on. I'll find it. I'll find it. You can keep talking.
Yeah, no, that's fucking.
No, it's really fucked up. But it's like, it's one of those things that is just like so fascinating.
Well, we kind of touched
It's
up
like,
on
holy
it.
shit, that shit like happened, you know?
We kind of touched up on that topic a little bit last night, just us talking with like the puppy that ended up
14
just-
people were decapitated.
The puppy that ended up just like bumping the door and ended up having to like lose both of its eyes just because of like just a bad
Oh yeah.
little thing, the tiniest thing, bumped his eyes on the door on the corner of a door.
Yeah, and it was permanently damaged, which was really shitty.
And it makes me think about like shit like that. It's like those little things that could just bam, dead, or bam,
Yeah.
blind, bam, death.
So there's a picture of the car in the air, and there's people just right here. Yeah, I'm trying to get. This is the video I watched. It's by Cuxer. He describes how it happens. It's like 8 minutes long. It's crazy that this is on fucking film.
Oh my god.
There's this, but I'm pretty sure there's another angle. Like, that's slowed down too.
Yeah.
Like, that's really fucked. People running away. I'm pretty sure there's actually another view to where it's like right next to it.
Yeah, this might sound bad, but I kind of want a camera angle where it's like coming at the camera.
I thought that there was. Yeah, the dude that caused the crash actually ended up winning because Mercedes and I think Ferrari decided to pull out of the race, but they decided not to,
That's fucking bullshit.
which is really fucking. It's really fucked. But he died. The dude that caused the crash died in a car wreck only a couple years later.
Good.
So, kind of ironic. Am I just mistaken? Is this the best footage of it? I thought there was different footage of it. But yeah, no, that's a real thing that happened. That's like so fucked. Yeah. Makes you think. Wasn't the Hindenburg caught on film too?
Yeah. Yeah, the Hindenburg was like one of the first disasters that was caught on film.
That's crazy.
Imagine being.
I was about to ask, like, when's the last time a disaster like that happened? But 9/11, I
Yeah,
guess. But is
9/11
that
was
really?
that.
Is that really considered a disaster though? I mean, it's a tragedy
yeah,
for
let's say
sure.
for
But it was an attack.
For
wasn't really an
American nationality,
accident.
it was a tragedy, I would have said.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have a touchy.
Fun fact too: Mercedes-Benz pulled out of the power racing circuit after that race, and they didn't return until 1987.
Good. No, like with that
Because
type of fucking
they were like, no,
reputation-
we ain't showing back up until you guys fix like safety
Mhm.
shit. Which respect for Mercedes for sure.
Yeah.
But like that's honestly like one of like the most like holy shit things I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that and like seeing like footage of like Dale Earnhardt dying and
Mhm.
shit on the NASCAR track and shit. Like
That's fucking.
disasters are so fascinating, but they're so fucked. Like imagine seeing footage of the Titanic going down.
It'd be.
Is that Leo DiCaprio?
No, I think it would be.
Swim, Jack, swim!
No, it reminds me of in like 7th grade, we had this English project where we were supposed to take a passenger that was on the Titanic and try to tell their story. I ended up just bullshitting it. I was just like, well, I'm not going to go and research the guy, honestly, so I'm just going to make a character up.
Right.
And so I just made a character up and got a pretty convincing story.
Was his name Black Jack?
No, I don't remember what his name was. No, but there was one girl that they told a very good story.
Really?
It was about them basically in the bottom decks of like the lower class section.
Ooh, that's the one
and
that filled up the
Yeah.
first.
and so what she was describing was like how at first the electrical went out, then all the candles went out, pitch black, and as it went up, you could feel the air end up getting tighter and tighter and tighter until she just decided, I'm gonna go under and breathe. It's really fucking
Jesus
dark.
Christ, yeah, that's sad as hell, man.
Like, bitch, you're 14. The fuck? Calm
Was she
down.
emo?
Huh?
Was she emo?
No, she wasn't.
Wow, that's the most emo shit I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Wow.
like they were like one of the most preppy people I knew
Really?
too. I did know her older brother, and he was in some shit, but
Mm,
he actually came over to the
That's-
house when I was younger, probably quite a bit. But
mm. No, that's disasters are like such a weird like phenomenon, like because like nothing like that really happens all the time, and it's so it's literally watching a train crash, like literally in the most literal term, watching a train crash. It's so fucked up, but like you can't not look at it. You know, there's something fascinating about it. Like, is it weird for me to say like the Le Mans crash is probably like one of my
favorite crashes.
just because of like the
How many people have died? Yeah,
not even that, like just the absurdity of it and the fact that it was caught on film.
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. No, it's insane.
It's just so crazy to see, dude.
well, it's like nowadays we can record that type of shit all the time,
Right, yeah.
and so there's
like
a lot
the
of
Beirut disaster.
yeah. There's a lot.
That
of,
shit was crazy. I remember seeing that.
what brings up like what can you consider a disaster nowadays? Because like, well, you have these car crashes that were fucking terrible back then, but that was a first. That was one of the first times that they ever had an accident that bad. Nowadays, there are a lot of accidents where you have someone crash really badly and 90 people die. It's kind of weirdly common, I would imagine.
Like are you talking
Well, I mean,
just
not
on the,
90 people. That's a bit
Are you-
bit up there.
are you talking about just like on the like
Just
normal
car
roads?
accidents.
Not that many people die a lot of times. Not that many.
I would imagine if it was
Because
like the
if
city.
people do die in car crashes, it's the people in the crashes. It's
Yeah.
not spectators.
Yeah,
That's why it was
true.
so fucked. The dude that crashed, there's no way he was gonna survive that because the car exploded.
Yeah,
But it's the fact that there was just fucking families
just yeah.
there, and they all fucking died.
Last disaster might have been the Boston Massacre.
Boston.
Well, Boston bombing, whatever it was.
Is that a disaster though? Because that's a planned thing. I feel like
Right, yeah, no, because
like
that's a
they're
planned
accidents.
Yeah,
Like holy shit.
because that's a planned event. It makes it so it's like, well, he knew what was going to happen.
Like there was I learned about a disaster. It was another it was like some amusement park, and they had like this train system, like this incline train system. There's a name for them. I forget what they're called.
trolley.
Essentially a trolley, but it was like an incline one. So it was like
Oh, is it is a car hanging off, or is it?
no,
sitting?
it's a train.
Okay, but
It's
it's sitting on
get
the
you to the top of the mountain quickly.
Okay.
It's just like it's an incline train. There's a word
just
for
like a
it.
tram.
Yeah, I mean those are all the same words, but it's
Well,
there's
trolley is airborne.
whatever.
I'm just
Whatever. There's a specific word for it. It's an incline something train.
Yeah.
Something. And it gets you to the top of the hill quickly. It's essentially a ski lift, but it's a train.
Yeah.
Right. And it goes through the tunnel and whatever. I think this was back in the 70s too. It was going up into the tunnel, and something happened to where an electrical shorted out or something. And like, I guess everything around it was flammable as fuck. Because 70s, they didn't
Yeah.
really give a shit.
Uh-huh.
So the entire fucking train lit on fire. And the when the fire started, it quickly burned through some hydraulic lines.
Oh.
So the train doors wouldn't open. The captain couldn't open the train doors. So people were fucking trying to break windows that were like shatterproof. They did eventually get to break them, and some people, a good amount of people did get out,
But
some people burned inside. But the shitty thing too is they were probably not even halfway up there, and they're in a tunnel.
So they have to walk out of the tunnel and then.
Well, some people, there was only like a couple people. I don't want to say how many because I don't know. There's only a couple people that was like, "Oh, it's shorter to go down," but since at the moment you're not really thinking, so some people are like, "Oh,
Walk the track.
Well, I'll walk the track up to the top because they didn't know how close they are.
Yeah.
Smoke rises. Everyone that walked up
Oh my
died.
god, they got carbon monoxide poisoning.
They suffocated. Everyone that walked up died. Everyone that walked down lived.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
And there was like a couple people that couldn't make it out and they died in the fire. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like all closed off and shit.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it's-
Seriously fucked.
Disasters, man.
Well, I
That's a
feel like-
disaster.
So like did the conductor survive?
I don't remember.
Because it makes you think if the conductor
might have.
survived, then he should be the one saying, "Hey guys, don't walk up." That's
No one's
stupid.
thinking of that though.
Well,
and
I-
you can't see anyone because there's so much fucking
Yeah,
smoke.
I guess there's so much smoke already. You're
Yeah,
only
but-
worrying about your own life at
Yeah,
that
at
point.
that point,
You're
you're
only
just
worrying
like, I
about
need to get out.
yourself.
What the fuck? Like, this is supposed to just be a nice little fucking trip, you know?
Yeah. Why
know,
the fuck am I on fire?
Why the fuck am I almost dying? You know, it's so sad.
Man, minor
I
inconveniences.
guess-
I'm on fire.
The most recent disaster would probably be the Travis Scott thing,
Oh yeah, you're
because that's
yeah.
that's
It was
yeah,
like
that's-
18 people died.
was it that many?
Yeah.
Yeah, or was
Lot.
it 8 people?
I think it might have been 8 people died and then
No one should have died.
no one should
I
have
think that's
died.
the worst.
No,
that's actually the worst. It's kind of ironic that I know this because I learned about this only like a couple weeks before this happened. This is the worst like stomping incident of like, they died from
Yeah.
stomping and suffocation since the Who Who concert in I think Ohio maybe back in like 1972. I think 11 or 12 people died because there were so many fucking people at this arena.
They're just suffocating, packing themselves.
No, they only opened 2 doors, and they opened it 3 hours after they said that they were going to open the doors. And the Who were doing one last sound check, and people could hear that inside, and they thought that the concert was starting and that they were missing it. So people were literally shoving people on the ground trying to get through these 2 tiny fucking doors,
Oh my god.
and like 12 people died and
That's-
shit. It's
that-
really fucked up.
So like that's something like with us going to the Meal the Devil concert, I would never see that. Everybody's so respectful. Everybody's so nice.
There was also like 50 people there.
Yeah, yeah. But in that same idea, like I like that more because I don't want to go to a
Yeah, it's more
concert.
personal.
Yeah, I don't
We
want to
got
go
to
to a
meet
concert.
like 2 of the fucking artists there.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I don't want to take the chance of going to a concert and then literally being fucking stomped on by some fucking roadie that just wants to go suck the singer's dick.
Right.
I don't. That's terrible. We should all be on the same mutual fucking playing field of
Right.
respecting this one artist because we all love his music.
Right.
Even if I
People are
don't
just
know
fucking
his
so
music as much as you
stupid,
do.
though, you know?
Yeah.
It's sad. So I guess that would be the most recent disaster. But that one's just like, come on, man, that shouldn't have happened.
Well, there are
That
so
shouldn't
many
have
other
fucking happened.
concerts where people say stuff. People will fucking stop the whole show. That actually
Well, yeah,
happened
he
at,
should have fucking said something too and not performed for 45 extra minutes.
at
you know?
the Panic concert I went to. That actually happened. Some girl ended up falling over in the front row and then got pushed over the barrier.
Really?
Brendan stopped the show. He was just like, oh, wait, hold on. Got to get this situated first. Everybody back up. You go there. You go there.
Really?
Good to go. Get back to
I
it.
don't like Brendan Urie, but good on him.
I don't like Brendan Urie, but I do respect the fact that he
Yeah,
did that.
no, I respect that. That's
No, I
good.
don't like the fact that he's riding off of the Panic at the Disco name, but he is a good artist. He is a good singer.
He's got a great voice.
Yeah.
I just don't like him.
His vocals are fucking
I
insane.
hear that he's an arrogant dude.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess
I could get it.
I guess I can't
could
blame
see it.
him, considering his talent and his position. But
I'd be a
like,
little arrogant too,
come
probably.
on, dude. Yeah, probably. So I learned about hot dogs recently.
You learned about hot dogs, like how they're made?
Mhm.
They're not. well,
They're not lips and anuses.
no, it's not.
No, if they are, they have to actually tell you it's legal to put those in, but
Mm-hmm.
they actually that has to be on the package. Everyone's always like, "Oh, I don't know what are in these hot dogs. Probably assholes." No, dude, look at the ingredients. They have to list it.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out something that kind of blew my fucking mind. And you might even know it already because you like food, but
I really like hot dogs, especially.
yeah,
So,
I didn't. Have you ever considered that, or have you ever noticed that? You know what bologna is, right?
bologna and hot dog is the same meat. Yep.
Bologna just kind of tastes like a hot dog.
Mm-hmm. They're the same meat.
A bologna is just a giant fucking hot dog
Mm-hmm.
cut into slices. Dude, I did not know that. I've never made that connection.
That's why fried bologna tastes so good. It's just like eating a fried hot dog.
I mean, yeah, bologna's just good in general, but I've never connected the two.
Yeah, no.
It's
It's kind of it's weird. Once you make the connection, you're like, that makes sense.
it
It's
does
just a
make sense,
big
but like
hot
it blew
dog.
my mind.
Yeah.
It's like I want to see that uncut hot dog.
You did make
big is
actually-
how big is that
oh
hot
my
dog?
god, we gotta boil that big bitch and make a giant hot dog.
Oh my god!
We can make the biggest Chicago dog ever. Oh my god.
What? Just get a bunch of bologna together?
Well, no, like we'd have to actually go and like have someone make the bologna stick,
Oh,
and it'd just be a huge casing of meat.
it's real meat though.
It's- yeah.
It's trimmings, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's something that kind of pissed me off is people like, oh, the trimmings aren't good for you. They're delicious and they're really good for you. That's like where all of like
Actually,
the
they're-
collagens sit.
They're not good for you.
The collagens
They're
are
they're
good.
They're not good for you.
If you can make your
but
own hot
they're
dogs
still-
at
they're-
home, yes, you can make it a lot better. But obviously,
well, they're
you're not going to
hot
buy
dogs.
Oscar Mayer
Shit that
for
you buy in the
health.
store, they're not good for you. They're horrible.
yeah,
They're still
yeah.
horrible for you.
You're not going to buy an
They
Oscar Mayer
literally
for your
no,
health.
they literally take off 36 minutes of your life.
You're not going to buy Oscar Mayer for your health.
No, you're not gonna buy any hot dog for your health. You're gonna buy it because it fucking tastes good. But you, what was I gonna say? Fucking you threw me off the board.
Because collagens?
No, you fucking. Oh yeah, the trimming. It's not good for you, but it's still completely edible meat,
Mm-hmm.
and it's disrespectful to the animal to
Waste it.
waste it. Yeah.
Yep.
To waste it. So.
I
yeah.
mean, then you have people that are a lot of people don't like gelatin because it's bone marrow, and
Gelatin's gross.
I don't mind. I don't mind gelatin. I think gelatin's okay. It depends on the on what the filling is. I don't like fruit in my Jello.
Remember when fucking people would put like celery and chicken and turkey?
Yeah,
in
what
Jell-O?
the fuck was wrong with them?
People
my
in the
grandparents
50s
did
were
that.
crazy.
No, my grandparents used to make this gravy Jello that had chicken and potatoes in
Because
it.
Jell-O was all the rage.
It was fucking disgusting.
No, dude,
that
Jell-O's
was
gross.
terrible.
Pudding's good.
Pudding's delicious.
I like pudding.
Yeah. Have you ever made like a bowl of pudding just for yourself and then eaten the whole
No,
thing?
I hate homemade pudding personally. It just, I like just the snack packs.
Okay.
I went to the store the other day though, and
Snack packs are expensive now.
no, they're not.
They're expensive at Dollar General.
Dude, I literally sat there and I was telling Rachel, my beautiful, sweet, wonderful girlfriend, I was like, why the fuck did I never have Snack Pack as a kid? There was a 4-pack, the normal 4-pack that you normally see of the Snack Pack brand. Guess how much it was?
I would guess $6.
$1.
Ha!
I think it was like 90 something cents.
Did you buy 4?
I bought one, so
Oh.
I'm like, I don't need this much fucking money. But I ate all 4 of them within 24 hours. But like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And
I
it
know
wasn't
that.
even like on sale. It's just like that was the price of them.
I
Unless
know
I'm
that.
just crazy and like that was a weird thing. But like,
I feel like that might have been a weird thing because like a dollar.
don't know.
Yeah, no, a Dollar General, they're never that much. They're never that cheap.
this was at Walmart, dude. Walmart like almost never has sales, I feel like.
Right. That's I don't know. It's weird. I have no idea.
It's crazy though. I was like, oh my God. Snack Pack's always been this cheap. Need to buy me a boatload.
So that's kind of like with what you said. Like I don't like making homemade pudding. I do like homemade pudding, but the reason why I don't like homemade pudding is because I can never eat all of it by
Yeah.
the time like I want it. It's
Well,
just,
like I like chocolate pudding, and if I'm gonna make, I feel like homemade chocolate pudding, it just tastes way too powdery and just way too fake chocolatey. It's just not good. You know?
I'm okay with that fake
I don't-
chocolate flavor.
Yeah, but you drink fucking powdered chocolate. milk,
yeah, it's
so
delicious.
You're crazy.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, dude, Nesquik, you gotta just pour like a quarter, maybe even a third of the cup of powder into that bitch.
God no.
Pour the rest milk. Take a good spoon. Bunk.
I like. I was telling you this last night. I like the
Hershey squirts?
the Hershey syrup. Yeah. Though I guess Hershey. I wonder if they still sell it. They actually originated with powder. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they still,
in that,
yeah,
like,
they
the
still sell
old
the
can?
the Hershey cocoa powder.
Yeah, because that's what they poured in the drain in Psycho
It's really good
for
in,
blood.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
I thought that was a common fact. You know, like the shower scene, and like they show the drain, and like blood is going down the
No, it makes
drain.
sense.
That's Hershey's, either powder or syrup or something.
Huh.
Yeah, because it's black and white.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I remember looking up that scene when I was a kid. I'm like, you can see a little bit of nipple. Like, whoa, 60s nipple.
No, I remember. Do you know the movie Beer Pong Road Trip?
I think so.
So when I was really young, my brothers watched that movie, and I was like, "Oh my god, titties! There's
Yeah.
titties in a movie."
Oh God, the fucking just the mid 2000s, early 2000s era of just like American Pie Euro Trip.
Yeah.
Like
Super
the
obscure.
uncut movies, like straight to DVDs, like ooh, unrated. Whoa!
Yeah. No, but I brought it over.
I remember
to,
that shit. Like, oh my God, that shit made millions in the DVD sales,
Mhm.
dude.
I brought it over to a buddy's house, and we started watching it. We watched the movie. I fell asleep. I wake up. He is definitely touching himself.
Yeah.
Like froze onto a screen of the two strippers in the strip club, full on jerking it. I'm like, dude, it's
Corey, are you awake?
it's 3 in the morning, dude. Come on.
I mean, to be fair, he expected you to be asleep.
Fucking, I would have go slept in the living room if I knew that. I slept in his bedroom on his floor.
What'd you do? At least you weren't sleeping in the same bed with him.
Yeah, no, I would have.
I used to sleep in the same bed with my friend growing up, though we'd sit opposite, so like our heads would be at each other's feet.
That's what me and Zach used to do.
I don't think he ever masturbated.
I could see Zach masturbating next to me. I could definitely see it happening.
Yeah.
I've never jerked off next to him, but I could definitely see him doing that next to me.
Remember that one time you and I think Brad, we found a porno in your basement and we just like put it on and started watching it for like 40 minutes.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
I remember we were
There were
just
a
like,
lot of times where somebody just found random porno and put it on
You're
in
like,
my room. It was weird.
You put it on.
I put it on?
Yeah.
I could see that.
And we were just sitting there watching it. It was like I was just sitting there with a hard on because like titties, obviously. I'm just like, this porn is honestly pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I remember Brad just like, yeah, no, yeah. I'm just like, am I the only one with a hard? No, I can't be. No, I can't. No.
I mean, if I don't remember it, I don't think I was hard. I only remember stuff when I'm hard, so
Are you hard right now?
no, I'm not going to remember any of this podcast.
Oh, well, that's why we're recording it.
Yeah, that's like the beauty of recording stuff is that like I can get
I-
hard while I watch it.
I'm hard right now.
Oh, so you're gonna well, you remember stuff either way. So.
I don't remember things when I am hard.
Oh, you're the reverse. Okay, so I
Mhm.
guess you remember most things then.
I don't know. I'm always hard.
Oh, I'm just always hard.
It's hard being hard.
It's hard being
All the
hard all the time. What's time at?
That's what happens when you take some of Lee's pre. It's just hard all the time.
Man, I want to stop talking about my dad's pre. I really want to stop.
Well, then come on down to Lee's pre-shop. We got all the pre, we got the P, we got the Lee. Lee's here too.
Hey, give you the pre and the Lee and the
And guess what? It's all free. So come on down and get yours today.
Come on down to Lee's pre-shop and get your free pre. Woo!
Herpes may be included. We're at
For free.
56, good brother.
56?
Yeah.
56?
Yeah, buddy.
56?
56.
56.
56 Heath Clips
56?
married Chris.
Is it 57 now?
No,
Damn it.
it's 56 22.
You got it. It's 56?
56?
56?
56 plus 13.
Huh.
Nice.
Math.
Math. Oh, man. What's new?
Honestly, not a whole fucking lot.
No?
I've like I do nothing with my time, and it is amazing. I started rewatching Tokyo Ghoul. Ooh. Man, I love watching Ken Kaneki wanna.
Ghosts.
Oh, fucking love it. I love Tokyo Ghoul. It's so good. Ken Kaneki is such a hot, sweet, sexy man that doesn't really know who he is, and he doesn't know what he wants, but he knows he doesn't want people to die, so then he kills other ghouls, and then he becomes a cannibal, and then he cracks his fingers like
Don't
crack.
spoil the show.
Well, it's not spoiling.
Spoiling the whole
shit.
thing, bro.
Yeah, I am.
I don't watch anime. I have been watching. I've been finally catching up. I need to still.
God,
Isn't the Netflix series out yet or no?
no, I don't think
Pretty
so.
close though. Isn't
I would
it
im-
this month?
I have no idea when the live action is coming out for it. I haven't been looking into
Pretty
it.
sure it's coming pretty soon here.
I am gonna watch it, but I don't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Death Note, the revision for Death Note, I really wanted to hate it. Yeah, the acting was shit, but it actually wasn't that bad.
No,
No, it wasn't terrible. It was
I
like, it was
I didn't see that either.
it was very much subpar. 6 out of 10. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't that great.
That's not bad. 6 out of 10. It's
Yeah.
a real decent rating.
I know. Again, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It wasn't something. It wasn't memorable.
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time, though, is Dragon Ball Z: Coolidge Revenge.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up,
Dude, no, it's such a good movie.
Oh my god, did you pull out? Ow.
Ow. Dead.
Did.
Fucking dead. Look me in the
I've been-
eyes and tell me you're gonna pull out.
I've been finally catching up with a show called The Rookie.
Oh, yep, with Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, do you know that show?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. I've seen like the first 3 episodes, and I stopped watching.
Really?
Yep.
First season's a drag, as most shows.
Yep.
It's
That's why I didn't watch it.
yeah. Second season, everything after the first season is really good.
Do you have to watch the first season to get what's going on in the second season?
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
Because I thought it was more so just like a random cop show that just has cops, and it's just like, oh.
No, it
shit
actually
happens.
develops. It's Nathan Fillion and then like 2 other rookies, and like throughout the show they like become not rookies. They
Mhm.
learn and shit. And Nathan Fillion is a wonderful actor. I fucking love him
I love Nathan
to
Fillion.
death. Do you care about spoilers?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, spoiler alert for The Rookie ahead, season 4. If you want to skip to that, skip to
1 hour, 1 minute, and 50 seconds.
there you go. You've been warned. So there's by season 4, they're not really rookies anymore. They've already kind of made
They got some practice on their belt.
stage 2, like they're cops now. They're not rookies anymore.
Mhm.
They're out of like probationary essentially. And like with the plot of the season 3 finale, they were one of the guys and a detective character, they were kidnapped by this drug lord,
Mhm.
and that's how like the season ended. And then the first episode of season 4, they have to like find her and track her down. And these are 2 main characters, right? And just in the opening, they show one of the characters Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the rookies. They show him just get shot in the back, and he's killed immediately.
Fuck.
Just killed right away in the beginning of the season because I guess the actor chose not to come back, so they had to kill him. And I was like, "What the fuck? No!" I was so mad because I'm like, he was such a good part of the show, but for whatever reason, he chose not to come
He
back.
just didn't want to be on it.
Yeah, or something. I don't know. I don't really. He's yet to publicly say why.
Kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm really upset about it. Well, because I think he was debating whether or not to come back for the third season because it was like because he's a black actor, and I think his whole argument was like I can't sit here and pretend to be a cop when there's like and like pretend like there's not real issues going on when like there is fucked up shit going on like out there. And like he went to the writers and said that, and I really respect the writers because the writers are like, no dude, for sure, we hear you. And they rewrote a lot of season 3 to include like awareness of like both cop abuse and like
police brutality and such.
Yeah, especially towards like Africans and stuff. And it was really cool of them to do that, but for some reason he still decided to leave at the end of at the beginning of the 4th season for whatever reason. I don't know if it was related to that or just other reasons or whatever. Focus on his music career or something.
I mean,
but
it makes me think like, oh, could that have just been like, well, for what's going on, this is why, and then he got out and he's like, well, fuck, now I need another reason.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I have another movie recommendation for you.
But they straight up killed him. Like they
just fucking kill him.
They showed a funeral. They showed a fucking a tombstone. I was like, oh, he's fine. I thought he was only shot and like they were still kidnapped. But then they're like,
No.
yeah, we checked under his fingernails to find the dude who killed him. Like, oh, like he's actually dead.
He's fucking gone.
Fuck. I was mad about that, but show's still really good. So.
Do you know Quarter?
Quarter, yeah,
So you know that they make like short films and such.
yeah.
So they actually made a movie, and it's on YouTube, and I highly recommend it. I can't remember what it's.
Like a feature film.
Full movie.
Okay.
It was. I think it's an hour and a half.
Okay.
But it's about how good you could get at fighting if you had unlimited respawns. So the way it works.
Video game?
Huh?
It's just like a video game.
No, kind of, but no. So
It's just like you don't die.
this
you
guy's
just
in the
go
real
on.
world. He has clones of his own body. So he'll go into the place that he has to take his mission out at, and then he'll case the place, but he'll just walk in with full confidence, be like, "What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, you drinking that Sprite? Cool, thanks. I'm gonna take that."
What?
Sits on the couch. Oh, y'all watching the soccer game? I'm gonna play some Halo, thanks. And he just fucks around and just does whatever he wants until somebody kills him.
And someone does, they just straight up kill him.
Yes. Well,
It's like,
somebody
what
kills him, and
the
then
fuck you doing here?
the body, his other body in the car, respawns. He wakes up. He's like, "Well, time to get to work."
They got like 6 guys. You know, there's a weakness at the window up top. You
Yep.
know.
So the first scene is that he walks in. He walks into place, has that whole like, well, whatever, blah, 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 goes to
Yeah.
the boss. I know you, blah, blah, blah. You know me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Gets killed. Respawns out in the car. He leaves a pistol under the first guy's body because he walks and he's like, "Hey, I was looking for a building with a stupid little bitch with a bullet in his head." Pooh!
Ooh.
Such a good line. Love it.
Do people recognize? Does he look the exact same too?
Yeah, he looks the exact same.
And are people like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then he walks in and just does the whole fucking, he knew where everybody was. Pew, pew, pew. And he's like,
Damn.
goes to the next person. He's like, I think I got my count wrong. 3 in that room, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make sure. Grabs a spray can and just like chucks it in. One dude starts running out. Pew! As he runs past the door. And the other 2 are just sitting there. He's like, okay, I'll trust you. Then he goes back and takes care of the other 2.
That's funny.
It's a whole deal. Highly recommend that movie.
What is it called?
I don't remember what it's called, but if you look up Corridor movie, it'll come up.
Is it recent or is this a thing that happened a while ago?
Look it up, honestly.
Looking it up. We look up things here on the
Because-
podcast.
Well, like, it was a really good movie, and I really like Corridor. I'd want to give him the credit for it because, like, I really respect Corridor, and I've learned of what I know about movies and such and special effects. I've learned it from Corridor.
Lifeline?
Yeah, Lifeline.
Lifeline movie.
I think it was Lifeline. No.
No? No, it's not. Corridor Digital. They made a Division movie. For the Crew, GTA VR. Or these are like older fucking... Sync?
Yep. Sync is the movie, and I highly recommend to go watch that movie.
Sync movie. Sync movie. Oh, it's just straight up on YouTube.
Yep.
Charlie Cooper is a special agent of the future. The mind of a man running entirely on a computer, able to transfer his consciousness to biomechanical bodies at will. But when a computer virus corrupts his system, he must face one of his greatest challenges yet, mortality. Oh shit.
I personally...
Oh shit. How long was that not recording my voice for?
How long?
40 seconds.
Okay.
Probably since I was...
When you said 40, I was like, 40 minutes?
No. It's because I fucking moved it. But what?
I forgot what I was saying with what I just said, but no, highly recommend anything that Corridor Crew does. And
Oh yeah, I
Node.
love Corridor. I don't watch them as much as I should.
Do you
but
watch Node?
I don't watch a lot of YouTube, man. I don't got time for that shit.
Well, I highly recommend Node because that's like their they just play games for themselves, not like video games. They'll do like airsoft and such. They'll
Yeah.
do like the TNT with Nerf.
Sure. Okay.
They have some other random. Weirdly, there's a game that they have. I think it's called Watch Out, and it's on their phone, and they're just sitting on the couch.
They're just sitting there, just playing.
Yeah, and they just talk, and it's weirdly captivating. It weirdly drags you in, and it's just cool because you imagine if you don't watch it and just close your eyes, you imagine what's going on. And
Honestly,
like,
I think one of the things that I watch the most of Corridor these days, which I don't really watch much of them in general, but when I do watch them, I think I watch their Stuntmen React series.
that's a good series.
I like that one. Just like
I think their
there's one
whole
with, like
React
Seth
series.
Rogen that I really like too.
Yep.
They were talking about that shit. It's cool.
And I didn't realize Seth Rogen covered all the bases movie-wise. He knows how to make a movie front to back.
Yeah, he's made so many of them.
Well, I thought he was just a director. I didn't think he's done every part of a movie
yeah.
that you can.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know that. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, Seth Rogen is a fucking G, dude. I love Seth Rogen. Do you think we should go meet Seth Rogen?
Yeah. Yes, we
I
should.
think,
We should go meet Seth Rogen.
Yeah, we do have a date with him pretty soon here. I arranged it for us.
Oh, are we going to Denny's with him?
Yeah, we're going to Denny's with Seth
Oh,
Rogen.
fuck yeah. We've been talking about it for a
Alright.
couple weeks now.
Yeah, I know. We finally got it worked out. So I think we should end the podcast. So let's go to.
Let's go hang out with fucking Seth
Let's
Rogen.
go hang out with Seth Rogen. Let's go. Bye guys. Yep. See you guys later.